Welcome back to the Funded Trader series where I'm scaling a $5,000 funded account into a $10,000 monthly consistent income. So basically, what will be happening today is, as we all know, it's just a weekly recap. I'll be going through the trades that I took this week, and I'll see how it went, any key lessons that I learned from the trades that I took this week. So, without wasting any time, let's hop straight into it. Right, so as you can see below this line right here, so these are the trades that I took for the week. So, let's start with the first trade for the week that I took. It's on US 30. So, I took the first trade was on US 30. So today actually it's a Sunday, it's the 23rd of November 2025. And this trade I took it on the 17th of November 2025. So it's US 30. I went long on US 30. The date, like I've said, it's the 17th of November 2025. My overall setup for this specific trade was a continuation trade, relevant inducements, and the outcome of this trade was actually stop loss. The market actually hit my stop loss and took me out at approximately slightly above 1%. Slightly above 1%. So I lost on this trade $52.79. 9 cents. That's it. So that was the first trade of the week, US 30. And let's hop on to the second trade that I took for the week, which was on NASDAQ. As you can see, this is the 11th trade so far overall. So it was NASDAQ. So I went long on NASDAQ, and I took this NASDAQ trade specifically on the 18th of November 2025. And my overall setup was actually a continuation setup. So what happened on this specific trade, the market also hit my stop loss, and the market took me out slightly above 1%. So I risked approximately $50.98. So it's approximately $51 that I lost on this specific trade. And as you can see right here, key lesson. So on this trade, I wrote the key lesson is good loss. What does it mean when I wrote good loss? So there's certain trades. Sometimes as traders will be taking a bad loss and they'll take a good loss. Now this trade that I took, it's a good loss simply because all my criteria was met and I didn't force the trade. My setup was present and I executed based upon my setup, and I'm just letting probabilities play out. The market hit my stop loss, and I'm quite satisfied with this trade that I took on the 18th of November 2025. Like I said good loss. Uh, Everything aligned with my setup, and I took that loss with a smile. So let's move on to the next trade, which is also NAS 100 that I took on the same day. So this specific trade I executed actually on during my New York session, which is also on the 18th of November 2025. This setup was actually a reversal trade, and the market hit my stop loss, took me out at $50.53. And I just wrote something here: do not force trades. So when I look back and when I reflect and I journal my trades, and I realize that okay, this loss is not a loss that I was actually supposed to take. I wasn't supposed to actually force this trade. I was supposed to just look at my confluences and see if it actually aligns with, if the specific trade aligns with my checklist, my confluences. And I took a loss, and I just wrote, do not force trades, make sure everything aligns with the confluences, the checklist. So overall, this trade and the first trade that I just shared right now, similar trades. I wasn't supposed to take these two losses actually. So going on to the next trade actually that I took on the 19th of November 2025. It's a trade on gold. gold. The setup was a continuation trade. The outcome, the market actually hit my stop loss. So a key lesson that I learned from this specific trade is simply to focus on one time frame. One time frame that will give me one confluences. One confluence actually. So I said focus on M5. So I want to focus on my M5 and then probably scale down to my M1 to look for entries. And I should always look for clear market indications of break of structures that show me sellers or buyers are in control of the market. So I took that loss. So then I actually re-entered on this gold trade and the market hit my stop loss as well. To be honest, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I wasn't supposed to take the second loss. The second loss was a silly mistake. I think I just wanted to be in the market or I wanted to make some profits, but I wasn't supposed to take that loss. I probably forced my setup, risk more or revenge trade, but I wasn't supposed to take that loss. And what I realized about the last gold trade that I took, is simply because I have a max daily loss of 2%, doesn't necessarily mean that I have to use the 2% in one day. Does it make sense? So let's say I risk 1%. I already lost 1%, let's say during my London session. And New York opens. If I don't see a trade, there's no reason for me to be in the market. And what I realized is simply because I have a 2% daily loss limit and I have 1% left that I can risk. I then want to just risk. I then want to just risk the percent rather than looking and waiting for the market to give me a proper setup and proper confirmation, which then indicates that I can actually risk an additional 1%. So what happened on this gold trade? I think I just wanted to place another trade simply because I have a 1% buffer left and I took a loss and I wasn't supposed to take that loss. Actually, yeah, that's one of my key lessons as well. I wasn't supposed to take that loss initially, but it happened. I learned lesson, and yeah. And the last trade that I took for the week was actually on GBP USD. GBP USD. It's a currency pair trade. However, when we look at this trade, it's not a trade that I've shared on the market. I haven't shared this specific trade on the market, on the channel. I haven't posted it actually on the channel. So let's go through this trade real quick. So I took this trade on the 20th of November 2025. My setup was a reversal trade. I went long on GBP USD. The outcome of this trade, the market gave me 1, 2, 3, and I closed partials at a 1, 2, 3, and then the market stopped me out at break even. However, I still made profits of $72.90. So as you can see, $72.90. That's the advantage of using partial profit taking systems. Even though the market stopped me out and hit my break even, I still made profit. And it took me back to approximately slightly above 1%. So instead of being on break even, I'm now up approximately slightly just above 1% on this challenge. And when I look back, like I have several losses that I wasn't supposed to take. I have one trade on gold, the Nasdaq trade, and the US 30 trade. When I look back in total, it's approximately it's a 3% loss that I wasn't supposed to take this week, simply because of not being diligent and not being hands on and simply wanting to be in the market and not really focusing on proper setups and confluence alignment. And I took the I learned from it. I learned from the mistake, and now I know what to do. I'll definitely do better. I have systems in place that allow me to not repeat these type of mistakes again, and I can only improve from here, and that's what I recommend. Like I've said, I always say, journal your trades, reflect. You know, the hardest thing you can do as a trader is actually looking back. We don't want to look back and look at our mistakes that we've made. We just want to hop on the charts, place the trades, take the loss, and move on. It's of paramount importance that you go back to your losing trades, even your winning trades, reflect and make sure that you took trades that actually align with your setup, that actually align with your confluences, and not just random trades that just give you money and trades that you can't repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's very important that you iterate everything. So, right, guys, so my key takeaway for the week is I took a lot of bad trades, I forced setups, and I didn't allow the probabilities to play out. And I just realized that okay, I should be more selective when choosing trades because I was up 5% on this account. I only needed 3% to pause phase one, and I took a handful of bad trades, took me back to break even. Luckily, I wouldn't say luckily, the probabilities play out, man, and I made some profit on GBP USD. I'm up 1%. But I realized that there's certain trades you are not supposed to take simply because it does not align with your setup and your confluences, which also means that you save money and you save a lot of emotional baggage when you do not take these type of trades. Right, guys, so we are done. I'm done. It's a new week that's on the way. I'll prepare for the new week. Today's actually Sunday. So, right, guys, if you're seeing this video, hit that like button.